All right, so back here we have Z34 steel subframe. The 350Zs use aluminum. So I'm also using the Z34 diff, axles, knuckles. A little bit better gear ratio with the Z34 diff. 354 is what the Z33 uses, 369 and the Z34. It's a small jump, but it is a benefit. These are NerpTech arms, all steel, very strong, also heavy. These cars are front heavy though, so a little weight down low back here doesn't hurt. 350 Evo bar. These were, I think, pretty much made for Grand Am cars back when the 350Zs were running. 350Z Brembos carried over. Subframe risers, bushings, MagnaFlow 5-inch muffler. Seen better days. This is a custom rear bash bar. There's no real benefit to that over the OEM, except that you could weld on a receiver hitch. So I was pulling a trailer behind this thing going to hill climbs. It's been a few years now. Solid diff bushings up here. That's about it back here. Yep, that's why it sounds so good. Equal length long tubes. And just your basic ISR Y pipe. Up front here we have Reinhardt R1s from Toge Factory, custom rates. These are OEM Brembos. I had to source those. This car was a base model, so a little upgrade. We have a big fat front bar, aftermarket end links, adjustable. Some crude ductwork. Try to keep all the air flowing the right way. This seals up to the front bumper quite nicely. It's eBay oil cooler. Haven't had a single problem with it over the last 5 years. Got SPL upper arms, probably like version 1, I'm not sure, but they're really nice. I normally run OEM arms with eccentric bushings back here just to get a little bit more negative camber. I'm giving different alignment specs a shot next weekend at Mid-Ohio, so I threw those SPLs in. Lap timer, stock tie rods, stock lower arms, Rays, RE30s. Gonna try out these GT Radial Champiros. See how that works out. Up top, this thing is pretty standard operations. Stock air boxes, stock filters in there, aftermarket coolant temp sensor, Mishimoto radiator. AC is deleted, so I had to find a different length serpentine belt for that. Took a minute to find one that was the right amount of ribs. Synthetic fluid in the power steering, lightweight battery that is on its last leg. It's lasted much longer than I ever anticipated. Stock power steering cooler. Nukin welded me up coolant overflow mounted down there out of the way. OEM has this big plastic thing that cracks and breaks. It's really bad. BMW type stuff going on there. 40 mil chokes behind the throttle body. Rerouted all the coolant lines so it's not flowing hot coolant through those anymore. I did not wrap the headers unfortunately on this, so I feel like the engine bay temps get a little excessive, so I got the vents. Those seem to have helped quite a bit. Other than that, this thing is pretty basic up top here. Then the front bumper mounts with these Protex latches. I used a few 10 mils up here pretty much just to hang it for when I'm installing it. And these are real nice. And then on the under tray of the front bumper, as you can see right there, that's a tab mounted to the under tray, and then that strap is on the chassis, and then it's just a pull pin, and that pretty much hangs everything very strong. And then the under tray, I use 10 mil here and there that just keeps everything tight, but as you can see, it's pretty solid. Okay, inside, got a Kirky seat, extra butt pad, pretty much mounted on the floor. It's actually why I got the flat top steering wheel, so I could see over it better. Spot mirrors, big wide angle mirror, really helps to see actually like the whole right side of the car. You can see all the way out the window. It's better than the actual spot mirror out there. Neck protector, intercom, push to talk, say team ramrod, car ramrod, passenger seat. It's fun to give ride-alongs. Got the Kill over there. Everyone asks about the big clock. Did some endurance racing with this car, and I personally like the analog clock for calculating stuff more so than a digital. Still got carpet, keeps things kind of chill in there. Maybe sound, sound deadening is under there still. That's pretty much it. It's an older seat, so I got a seat back brace there if required. It's out of date. NASA requires us to run cameras, so I got constant power for the GoPro. That's pretty much it in here. Pretty chill. Safety stuff mainly. A couple aftermarket gauges. Pretty mid actually. And then in the back we got carbon fiber hatch. Seen better days. GT wing stands, chassis mounted. Kind of fancy setup. Brace to the floor. Brace to the shock tower structure there, and you got your extra weight in the back, so you can meet the minimum weight requirement to be able to run 295s and GLTC. Got some trailer wiring back here, don't mind that. That's just for when I would pull a trailer with this thing with my spare stuff. And then we got our adjusters for the dampening. They're just single ways. That's pretty much it back here.